Hey there, fellow humans, or should I say future cyborg overlords of the galaxy. Ready to have your minds blown? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of tomorrow's tech. Hold on to your pretty consciousness container, because where we are going, we don't need roads. Thanks, Doc. It's going to be wild, it's going to be wacky, and it might just make your brain melt a little. But hey, who needs a fully functioning brain anyway? It's a small price to pay for not having to remember your own grocery list. Because that's such a chore. We're talking about a future where your fridge orders groceries before you even realize you're out of milk. Because clearly, remembering milk has become just too much for us. Priorities, am I right? Where quantum computers solve problems faster than you can say electroencephalographically. And let's be honest, who can say electroencephalographically? But I bet you're trying. It's a future where virtual reality lets you climb Mount Everest from your couch without the risk of frostbite. Or, actual effort. Because who wants to break a sweat? Sound like fiction? Well, the future has a funny way of sneaking up on you. Like that one friend who always shows up unannounced. You know the one. So sit back, relax, and try not to drool on your keyboard as we dive headfirst into the technological abyss. And maybe keep a towel handy just in case. You're welcome. First stop, the not-so-distant future of 2024 to 2030, where life enters the period of change and adaptation. Those who don't adapt will die. Well, really, they'll probably just live normally, telling everyone, it's just a phase, I give it a year. While their interactive sofa prompts them it's time for your meds. Remember when a smart device was a phone that could play Snake? Ah, the good old days when that was cutting-edge tech. Now your toaster will probably judge your gluten intolerance and suggest a quinoa salad instead. Welcome to the future. Now your every bit of your health is judged, not just tracked. We're talking about a world where the Internet of Things, or IoT, finally lives up to its hype. About time, right? Only took a couple of decades. Imagine a world where your refrigerator knows when you're low on milk and orders it for you with extra gluten-free cookies because it knows you've had a rough day. Thanks, fridge therapist. You're the only one who understands me. Your coffee maker brews your perfect cup of joe the moment your alarm goes off. Because who needs human interaction before caffeine? Not me. Or anyone, really. And your self-driving car chauffeurs you to work while you catch up on your beauty sleep. Or frantically try to finish that presentation you forgot, tell your AI assistant to write. Multitasking at its finest. Because who needs a work-life balance? Smart homes will become even smarter. They will know you, intimately, not only adjusting the temperature, lighting, music, and scents to match your mood after a hard day's grind. They will now cook and clean, while secretly passing you tips about the potential romance partner you brought home. Who needs a wingman when you have a wing house? Don't be surprised if your toilet starts offering you stock tips. Just don't ask it for dating advice. Trust me on this one. Fast forward a few years to 2030 to 2035, and things start to get really interesting. Keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle. It's going to be a wild ride. Quantum computing, that mind-boggling technology that makes even physicists scratch their heads, will finally become somewhat mainstream. Yes, you heard that right. Try to contain your excitement. What does that mean for you? Well, for starters, your internet connection will be so fast, it will make your head spin. Not literally, hopefully. We don't need more dizzy people. Or do we? We're talking about downloading entire seasons of your favorite shows in milliseconds. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to binge-watching bliss. Because who needs fresh air, right? But more importantly, quantum computers will revolutionize fields like medicine, materials science, and artificial intelligence, leading to breakthroughs we can only dream of today. Or in my case, nightmares. Sweet dreams. And if that's not enough to blow your mind, how about brain-computer interfaces, BCIs? Yes, we're talking about mind control, folks. Just what we needed. Imagine controlling your computer with your thoughts, or even directly experiencing the internet with your senses. Just don't think about cat videos all day. Or do. No judgment here. Sounds like science fiction? Think again. The future is now, and it's weird. Embrace the weirdness. BCIs are already being developed to help people with disabilities, and it's only a matter of time before they become available to the general public. So get ready to think your way through life, literally. Jumping again, 2035 to 2040. Reality? Who needs it? Where we're going, we don't need reality. Seriously, it's so last century. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get really meta. And by hats, I mean your VR headsets. Obviously. By 2035 to 2040, virtual reality and augmented reality will have completely transformed the way we experience the world. And probably how we procrastinate too. Because who needs productivity? Forget clunky headsets and laggy graphics. We're talking about immersive, photorealistic virtual worlds that are indistinguishable from reality, or maybe even better. Because who needs real life, right? Want to explore the pyramids of Egypt? Done. No sunscreen required. And no pesky tourists. Walk on the moon? No problem. And you won't even need a spacesuit. Or $1 billion budget. Attend a concert in Tokyo while sitting in your living room? Easy peasy. No jet lag, no problem. And no overpriced tickets. And augmented reality will be just as transformative, seamlessly blending the digital and physical worlds. Because why not have the best of both? It's not like we have enough distractions already. Imagine walking down the street and seeing information about nearby restaurants, shops, and historical landmarks superimposed on your view. It's like Yelp, but cooler, and with fewer annoying reviews. Or attending a meeting with colleagues who appear as holograms in your office. Finally, a reason to wear pants to a virtual meeting. Or not. The possibilities are literally endless, or at least as endless as our imagination. And let's be honest, our imagination is pretty wild, or so we like to think. Life still moves on. 2040 to 2045. Nanobots, singularities, and other fun words to impress your friends. All right, hold on to your tinfoil hat, because now we're diving into the really speculative stuff. Get ready to have your mind blown. The 2040s are when things could get truly wild, with advancements in nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, and maybe even the singularity. Done. Yeah, I know, sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? But hey, who doesn't love a good plot twist? Nanobots, tiny robots smaller than a human hair, could revolutionize medicine by delivering drugs directly to diseased cells, repairing damaged tissue at the molecular level, and even reversing the aging process. Sign me up. Who doesn't want to look 20 forever? Oh, the vanity. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence will continue to advance at an exponential rate, potentially surpassing human intelligence in what's known as the singularity. Cue the dramatic music. Because, of course, we need more drama. Now, before you start stocking up on canned goods and building a bunker, remember that AI doesn't necessarily mean evil robots taking over the world. Seriously, Hollywood, chill. Not every robot is out to get you. It could just as easily lead to a utopian future where machines do all the work while humans are free to pursue their passions. Or just binge-watch Netflix, whatever floats your boat. Hey, no judgment here. We all have our priorities. The end of life as we know it, 2045 to 2065. Hold my beer, I'm going to upload my consciousness to the cloud. All right, folks, strap in because we're diving headfirst into the deep end of the sci-fi pool. 2045 to 2065 is where things get weird, wacky, and downright bonkers. We're talking about uploading your consciousness to the cloud, terraforming Mars, and maybe even bending space-time to our will because, hey, why not? Picture this, a world where death is just a minor inconvenience, and you can live forever as a digital avatar, surfing the endless waves of cyberspace. Or maybe you'd rather ditch Earth altogether and set up shop on Mars, turning it into Earth 2.0. Just don't forget your thermal underwear, it gets a bit nippy. And who knows, maybe we'll finally crack the code of faster-than-light travel, zipping around the galaxy and meeting all sorts of interesting alien life forms. Fingers crossed they're the friendly type. Section 7, a word of caution. Because even utopias need rules. Now, before you start planning your robot butler's daily schedule, let's remember that with great power comes great responsibility. Thanks, Uncle Ben. As we whip up these mind-blowing new technologies, we need to be mindful of their potential consequences and ensure they don't turn into our future overlords. We need to have open and honest conversations about the ethical implications of AI, gene editing, and other potentially disruptive technologies. We need to ensure that these technologies are accessible to everyone, not just the privileged few who can afford a gold-plated drone. And we need to remember that the future is not predetermined. It's up to us to create the world we want to live in. So let's embrace the future with open arms, but let's also proceed with caution, wisdom, and a healthy dose of humor. After all, if we can't laugh at the absurdity of it all, what's the point in being a mere human? Okay, fellow humans, I hope you enjoyed taking this one small step into the future and can see the big giant leap we are heading for. I bet even Neil didn't see coming. Or did he know all along? Thank you. I wish you all the best in the future.